Hi all, I'm out with the HW100. I'm going to try and put some ballistics into the Zulus. Set this up. I'm using QIS domed 9.56 grains. Conditions aren't great. It's windy, gusting. I'm having problems with my target out at 30 meters. It's affecting it slightly, but let's see what we can do. I've got 3 targets set up. One at 10, 20, and that one out at 30. 20 is the 0. So to start off with, I'll just check the 0. Using mag 20. Let's just do 2 pellets on that. Three pellets. Let's see what's happening. Maybe slightly high. I'll just change that slightly. Switch the recording off. Go into the menu. Go to the 0. Freeze frame. That's a bit off the touch. Left arrow save. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm going to go out to the 30 meters. Pause that for a moment. Just got to move that piece of grass. Right, a couple of shots at 30 meters. Always good to load it first. Give it 2 shots, see what happens. Slight difference there, so I'll do 3. Now I don't know if it's the pellets or whether it's the wind that's affecting me. I think that was me. Okay, got two together. I'm going to go with those. There is a bit of a swirl in the wind up there as it's coming around the buildings. Now this is the 10 metre. A couple of shots in there. I'm going to set up the ballistics. Switch the recording off here a little bit. I've got some notes as to what I want. So let's go into the menu using cog, ballistic options using the arrows, plus to select, arrows to scroll down to ballistic data, plus to select that. Plus to select the profile. I'm going to put this on plus or cog to change that. I'm going to go to A, long press left arrow. Okay, scroll down, distance 20 meters. Scope height. Scope height is 5.4. So plus to select that. Use the arrows to go across. Cog, change that to 5. Arrow to go across. Cog, change that to 4 centimeters. 5.4 centimeters. Left arrow selected. Frame per second. Need to change that. Plus to select. Why is it not changing? Oh, there we go. So I need to move across, increase that with 4, move across, drop that with the cog, left arrow long press to save, arrows to move down, bullet weight 9.56. I've got 9.6 there. Down to coefficient. Now when I looked these up online, I couldn't find a definite answer. I was finding 0.011 and 0.22. So I'm going to start with 0.16. Roughly in the middle. Select that. Arrows to go across. Arrows to go across. Cog to change. No, I need to go up. So that is now 0.16. Left arrow, save it. Zero distance is set to 20 meters. Scope height set frames per second set, and weight of pellet and coefficient set. Nothing else for me to do there. Press the cog to come out. So put the record back on. So I'm now at 12 meter target. Range, sorry, 10 meter target. Range that. There's my drop. How close are we? That's pretty close. Maybe a little bit too high. Let's go up to 30 meters. Let's see where the mark is on that. That's really good. I've got 3 pellets. That lines up with. Well, that went a lot smoother than I thought. So maybe just a close one. I can change slightly. Look at that one again. So the pellet is slightly below my mark. So I need to increase my scope height. I'll add 2 mil to the scope height. Switch the recording off. Cog menu. Arrow to the ballistics. Plus to select that. Arrow to scroll down to ballistic data settings. Plus use the arrow scope height. Plus to select. Arrow to move across. So at the moment it's 5.4. I'll move it to 5.6. Left arrow long press to save. Cog to come out of that. Cog to come back to the main screen. Recording back on. Ranging it 10. And that's pretty good. And that's it. I'll try a couple of shots at the 30 because this gusting wind is messing me around a bit. So let's see what happens with that. Has that changed? Changing the scope may have changed that marker at the distance. I think the mark is lifted slightly. So the mark is slightly high. Pellet was low on the mark, so I need to lower the BC. Yeah, that mark is on the top of the pellet hole. Switch the recording off for a moment. Cog to enter menu, arrow, go to the ballistic options, plus, scroll down to the ballistic data, select that, arrows to go down to ballistic coefficient. At the moment it's 16. Pellet was low on the mark, so I need to lower the BC. So push to select, left arrow to save, cogs to come out of the menu. So BC was 16, I've now taken that down to 14. Recording back on, range that, 30 meters. Has that altered the mark for me? And it has. So that's really good there now. I'll just check the 10 meter to see if that's altered this at all. No, that's good. And that's it. Like I said, I could do with going out to a further distance, but the wind is just against me at the moment. If you're still here, thanks for watching.